This is Sam Jack's mom, your roaming reporter, with an exclusive interview. A young lady, 14 years old, just completed a project at an undisclosed location. Let's go check it out. Whenever, right now, I'm ready to do an interview on here. Basically, I'm trying to tell your story online, how you put your project together and that kind of thing, what all you did.
Alright, if you got it all organized with my mom, I guess it'd be okay.
Okay. How'd you get started on this project?
I got my mom to me a whole lot, and we thought about what I wanted to do. We decided to do something with my shelter, or with the battered women's shelter.
Okay.
Because Becky went there for her goals, and it seemed like they still needed some help, so we decided to help them out. After that, it was just collecting donations and getting the work done.
How'd you go about collecting donations?
I wrote a letter and sent it out to all of my friends and family, asking for like a 10 or 20.
Okay.
Not much, but it adds up.
I can imagine. How did you decide what project to work on while you were there?
We looked around a bit, and they talked about how they kind of wanted a spot to look over the kids who were playing on the playground.
Mm-hmm.
And the area was kind of barren, but if we cleaned it up real nice, we knew it would work, so that's all we had to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how much money did you manage to raise?
Raise?
Raise.
In the end, it was like $836.
And how did you decide what stuff to buy and what to get to go back there?
So we went to Home Depot, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and we looked at the different stuff. It's sort of an image in our mind before we went, so we kind of knew what we want, but we didn't know what we could get, so we went to Home Depot and compared prices, and that's how I decided.
How'd you feel about being in charge of everything like that, being able to boss your mom and dad around?
In control, I guess. My mom actually did a lot of the, like, organizing and stuff. She helped out a lot, so I didn't have to give out too many commands. It was more just, like, pushing it in the right direction. Like a paper boat. When you put it in the water, all you have to do is, like, push it around in order to get it going in the right direction.
Get everybody going in the same direction that you want them to.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did it feel once you got it all done?
Oh, it felt so good. I was relieved. I was sick, actually, as you know, so it was kind of like I just wanted to go to bed. But I was so happy that I got it done. And we got home, and I realized that I had to do the paperwork. So I wasn't entirely done.
There's always the paperwork, right?
Now that and it feels good. Now I get layback time.
It always feels, but you feel like you did something good that these people can really enjoy. Yep.
I like the table the best.
That is a cool table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You got anything else to say? Anything like you'd like to? How do you feel that your mom and dad actually supported you in doing all of this?
So, and I don't think I would have finished the project, so I'm really grateful for that.
Kind of nice to have your parents back you up on a project like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know if there's any more projects in the future for this place?
I'm planning on going back there for my gold award and fixing up their playground because it's really old, and they said they wanted a new one.
Yeah, they got a few little climbing things there, not a whole lot. But I'm sure if you guys got in charge, it'll look a whole lot nicer.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, is there anything that you'd like to advise future young people like yourself to do in the future to help the community?
I could think of anything right now, no.
Just find something and do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But do you have anything to add about the project or what you liked about it? Or advice?
And I just thankful that we managed to get it done. I don't know. I guess I'm just pretty proud of her. I thought it was a pretty nice project that she chose. I'm glad that they picked something that I thought would really be helpful to people, and I thought she made a good pick. So I'm proud of her.
Okay.
She worked pretty hard on that. She spent over 40 hours working on it, and probably not even counting the time it took her to try and figure out and come up with what she was going to do.
Mhm.
So she put a lot of thought into it, and it was a job.
Yeah, I know Becky did a project over there before, and Heather's talking about possibly another one to be done at the same location. So how did you guys find a place like this to consider helping them out?
Well, actually, the leader that Heather used to have used to work at that shelter.
Oh.
So when Becky was trying to think of something for her Gold Award, when she finally came up with, the idea of wanting to do a playroom for somebody, we were trying to brainstorm on who might be a good candidate, and we met possibility. But then when we first called them, they were real reluctant about it. They were like, no, they didn't think it was on the up and up and whatnot. So they kind of tried to discourage us from doing it. And so we called a number that was in the phone book for like the regional office or something, and they said, oh, well, we know a group that would benefit from something like this, and they recommended the same place we'd originally called. And I guess we contacted them and, gave them a heads up on it, and so when we contacted them, they were all excited about it. Then she just wanted to do something to benefit
somebody.
Kids.
Yeah.
She thought a playroom would be a lot of fun, and then so she decided on the project, and then we had to find out how to get our foot in the door the right place, and so by going through the right channels, we managed to get our foot in that door.
Mhm.
So, and now that they've gotten to know us, they look forward to hearing from us.
Or makeovers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do all these upgrades for them.
I'm real proud of your kids, and it's being someone who had been on the receiving end of stuff like that, I'm always grateful for people like you guys who go out of your way and to help us. So helping them in a way is like helping me when I was having my struggles and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty nifty thing, and I think it's a great way to keep your kids off the street on the weekends.
Yeah, they certainly find it.
Although this story is newsworthy, we cannot disclose any information in order to protect the families. I just wanted young people to know that they can make a difference. This is Sam Jack's mom, and thank you for watching.